Ladies and gentlemen, peace, love, and positivity to you. My name is Sohum, and today I'll be giving a first-time reaction to a rock band named Era. We're going to be checking out their song Devore Amante today, and apparently this is in Latin, and a lot of Era's music actually ends up being in Latin and relying on classical styles of composition and the Gregorian Chant as another kind of robust example. And I cannot begin to tell you guys, when was the last time I actually ever truly listened to a full-on Latin song? It must have been for me, my freshman year in college. I took this music history class for a little while. We were taught about the Baroque era, classical styles of music. You learned some of the Gregorian chant there as well. Ave Maria is the song that immediately sticks in my mind as the most recent Latin that I've heard. Even on this channel, I listened to Dimash Gregorian perform Ave Maria, but I never thought on this reaction journey that we would be revisiting the Gregorian chant and classical music and Latin being a dead language. This is just really cool for me, so I'm super excited to check this out today. And this request comes courtesy of Isabel. So thank you very much, Isabel, for your generous support and bringing something new to the channel. But now, let's just jump into it. Let's see what it's all about. Looks like these lyrics are immediately all in Latin. Symphonic, huge drums, that big sound below. Oh. Chills with this melody. I wish I could transmit my goosebumps to you guys. I feel it all over. This is epic. And just listen even in that moment here, because we have this large choir. I don't know how many voices are making it up, but you can hear how each of the vocals are responsible for a different frequency range, like the highs, mids, and lows. And right there, the highs from the vocals were coming in nice. Because here it's all in the middle. And you hear one voice below. There's the high voice. Great counterpoints. Oh my god. This is gorgeous. With the strings. Oh, that is such a pretty melody. Cool, man. Making me feel like I need to gear up to go to war right now, because whenever I think of Gregorian chant music, I think of medieval times, and I think of the Crusades, and I think of knights wearing armor marching into battle and things being crazy. And maybe that's just the boy in me who is so interested in war and fighting, even though peace, love, and positivity is my message. This is just such powerful music. It immediately captivates you. have to look up the meaning of this. Wow, the way they layer there. Yeah, baby. Dude. Issa, I forgot you told me about the musical surprise. That guitar coming in just kicked me straight in the teeth. Oh dear God. Like immediately. Oh, I could hear the timbre of the drum kit coming in, and we heard it a bit earlier. There was one other moment where I heard, instead of the drums sounding like it was part of an orchestra, the drums sounding like it was part of a rock band. I would have to like scrub back to find that exact first moment, but the second time around it felt like, okay, maybe something else is brewing here. The drums feel more pronounced in the mix. They're a little bit further forward. And then the huge guitar, that tone. I mean, I love, first and foremost, the simplicity of the drumming part, because it just built the energy for the guitar to just fully take it over. And then when the guitar does it, it is just so melodic. The melody is soaring with that crystal clear tone, carrying with it all of the emotion of what we had before with the choir, because it didn't just happen in isolation. This guitar solo on its own is great, but it's even greater because it followed up all of that vocal awesomeness. Dude, the guitar probably is the highlight of this for me. I just love how epic everything got there. Wow, that was such a curveball. That was awesome. Definitely this is like in the realm of like classical music, of like Gregorian chant. Though I don't remember now the distinction between like classical choir vocals and Gregorian chant. I need to refresh on my music history notes from that class many years ago, because anytime I hear this like kind of like Gregorian chant just like talked about in conversation, I think monotone. I think you're kind of like brooding, you're creating this like low floor for other instruments to kind of bounce off of. But in this song with the choir, the lows are there, they're established, you have a floor, but there's actually melody in the choir too. So if anything, it feels like more of a modern Gregorian chant. But man, this is such a beautiful piece. Love its growth, love the melody and the vocals, love the moment specifically where you heard those higher female vocals going counter to the lower male vocals, because there was a moment where the female voices were rising, the male voices were falling, and then they both inverted. So then the female voices started to fall and the male voices started to rise. And I'm no expert in composition, and there's like other styles of composition like fugue music as an example, and there's rules to all of the craziness in that era. But when you have counter melodies that ascend and descend, but the timbre of the instrument or voice responsible for ascending is lower and what's descending feels a little bit higher and brighter, that creates a really cool moment. This was awesome. I never heard of Era before, so maybe we need to check more of their stuff out on the channel. If you are interested in bringing them, you can request a reaction by using the first link in the description box below. But as always, my friends, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.